DJ Finesse.
If you're sexy and you know it, you're sexy.
Hello. This is Linda Clay once again for MixtapeKings.com presents Beat Street, and today we are at Chelsea Pierce and we're here with DJ Finesse. So, how long have you been DJing for?
Since 97.
97? And what was your first gig?
First gig was my homegirl's Sweet 16 party. My homegirl Alicia from Corona, Queens. That was like probably like the end of 97.
Okay. And things just built up from there?
Yeah. Well, actually, that's like when I just started, got my equipment and everything like that. I was learning from my dad. He used to DJ.
Okay.
And I actually, since now that my career has progressed, I've actually now brought him back into it. Because hey, if you can spin records, why stop? People ask me all the time, when are you gonna stop? Never. I'm gonna stop when people stop paying me. That's when I'm gonna stop.
Nice.
Never. So yeah, basically I did that first gig, and then like I thought it was okay. Like my dad bought me the equipment, told me how to use it, and then I got that gig for her. I thought it was like no big deal, but when I was in high school, like that was a big deal to a lot of people. Like, you're a DJ? I'm sitting there like, yeah, like it's no big deal. But then after a while, I got to love it, and then the business, business is great.
That's good. So you have a website,
www.djfinessemusic.com. Yes.
Yeah. So do you have somebody running that website, or is it?
I run it all by myself.
And then DJing on top of that, is that difficult for you?
Well, I have my assistant that helps me out because it gets very overwhelming at times. Like I just got here today. I just shipped some orders earlier, and I got here today looking at more orders. Like it's like never stops. So like between the gigs and the website, life is crazy.
Oh, that's good though. Life needs to be crazy.
But I appreciate it.
I say.
As long as it's this crazy, that means I'm still appreciated. So I love it. Yeah.
So what would you say is your first musical influence? Because I know you got a lot as a DJ. I'm sure you listen to a lot of music. You're like, this is awesome.
Well, my dad is into music a lot, so I've always been surrounded by music all my life. And then like before becoming a DJ, like he likes to build speakers, and he taught me to that and sound, and like he has like probably like one of the craziest surround sound systems in his living room that you ever think of. He built it himself. He didn't buy it from the store. So basically sound, like the quality of things, and that inspired me basically.
Nice. Okay. Cool. And have you met any challenges along your career? Like there's been times where you're like, maybe this isn't for me. Maybe I should think of something else. And something pops up, you keep going.
Yeah, because I was fortunate enough to come into the mixtape business when it was really booming.
Okay.
So I climbed that ladder slowly, but I got to really high up really fast. And in any aspect, when you're making a lot of money, you start spending a lot of money. So I lived different lifestyles. I went from my Galant to a BMW, from moving out the house and having wild expenses. And then when the mixtape business went down, that's when it was like a big challenge. Like, okay, so I have all these bills. Business is slow. The gigs come here and there, whatever. Yeah. But then like international gigs started popping up, which was better. That helped me a lot. So the challenge was trying to know how to live within your means. But that's what everybody goes through their jobs. If you don't see that, you will fail. And I was this close to failing.
Nice. So that's good advice. Good advice out there. You listening?
Live within your means. Trust me.
So I went on your website today, and I was looking at your bio, and basically you are the #1 DJ, like for clubs all around. You've got something going on in Panama. I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about all that? Yeah.
It's consistency. I tell you, consistency is the key. A lot of times I've seen come into the mixtape business, leave out the mixtape business, come to the club scene, leave out the club scene. You just gotta be very consistent, and networking to it is huge. Like I know almost everybody in the industry, so I mean that's relevant to my business. So it's been keeping me up. If you get scared or intimidated in any realm of your life, it's over for you.
Yeah.
So I mean, I can't front. I've been scared plenty of times, but I just never allowed fear in my life in all aspects to ever bring me down.
That's great. So what would you say is the hardest party to get into at the moment?
These days, it's actually no such thing.
For you, baby.
No.
Yeah.
There's no such thing because bottle service has changed everything. When I first started, there was no such thing as bottle service. Like, people bought bottles, but there was no bottle service. There wasn't no
They go if you buy
crazy. There was always a door person, and you can always pay them and get it anywhere. But these days, it's not about that. It's because the door person is being watched by the manager, which is being watched by the club owner, and they want to sell bottles and make the most amount of money.
Gotcha.
So me paying you on the side, that's good for your pockets, not good for the club, none of that.
Yeah.
So these days, honestly, there's no club party to get into. As long as you're gonna do a table, you're right in there.
Fair enough.
Outside of a table,
Now,
good luck.
Speaking of clubs, what would you say is the wildest experience that you've ever had?
Vegas.
Vegas?
Nothing
Right.
tops Vegas.
Yeah.
Town nightclub, nothing tops that.
What stays in Vegas stays in Vegas,
Vegas
right?
is crazy. It was Town Nightclub and the Venetian and Club Excess, I think it's called, and the Wynn Hotel.
Okay.
Insane.
I have yet to go to Vegas, but hopefully one day I'll go and I'll know exactly what you're talking about.
And then I went to Miami
Okay.
about a year or two ago, and I got to see what this Live on Sundays, King of Diamond Monday
Have
show
you ever
was.
seen any of the circus stuff going on there? Because I heard about that. What do you think about that?
It's crazy. It's enough to make you want to come back and be like, wow.
Yeah.
But it's cool.
Cool. So what's next for you?
There's a few things coming up. I kind of like to keep everything I'm gonna do next on the wraps until it's
Got you. We gotta look at the
solid.
website. Get the website.
Yeah, stay tuned to the website. Stay tuned to Twitter, Instagram. I always Instagram about my entire life. I'm about to Instagram in a minute about this bowling thing as I win. So yeah, just stay tuned to that.
Nice.
You know, stay tuned to the website djfinessemusic.com. Pretty much, you'll see. There's some very good things that are coming up within this year.
Cool. Awesome. And one last question, famous question. What's your favorite mixtape?
Wow. I wish I could figure out which one. If it had to be mix wise, it would have to be something from DJ Juice's catalog.
Okay.
A bunch of them. But if it has to be like just music wise and a huge impact on like the industry, and like I was just like, whoa. It has to be Young Jeezy's Trap or Die by DJ Drama. My number one mixtape, I will play that tape forever. Forever.
Awesome.
So clap on that.
that was a huge mixtape that came out. Like I think at that point, downside music was coming up, but it wasn't so crazy. And then I felt like at that point, like Jeezy was like the Jay-Z of the South. So when he came up here, it was like, whoa, what was this? And he was great.
Nice. Well, thank you so much for devoting
Thank
your
you.
time to like talk to us, you know,
Thank you.
giving your time to the people out there who are always interested in coming up or finding out what the next hot music is, whatever it may be.
Anything for Mixtape Kings, they've been here since day one.
Nice. You heard
From
that.
Charlie to Dione on day one. Anything for them.
No doubt.
Cool. Awesome. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please keep watching us. We're going to keep coming with more and more artists. And once again, my name is Anita Clay, and this is MixtapeKings.com.
Between the thighs with this, imagine how she ride with this. Wait till I'm inside with this. Oh, I know.